Hey Aries, welcome to Sacred Tarot 434, where we honor spirit, ourselves, and our ancestors while navigating our earth journey together. My name is Bree, and I'm honored to deliver your messages from spirit through clairaudience, clairvoyance, and clairsentience. I read tarot and oracle intuitively and traditionally, and these are your timeless messages. So the first thing I want to do is use the oracle to figure out what's been going on. That was quick. We have partnerships and alliances. Power. Partnerships and alliances, power. Just one card, Spirit. What else has been going on with Aries? Rest and rejuvenate. And our bottom of the deck energy, which I call our overall energy, is authority, the Emperor. Okay, Aries, so right out the gate, you have a very interesting spread. Now, let's see if I can get it all in frame. Here we go. So right out the gate, the Aries have a very interesting storyline going on, okay? So first out is partnerships and alliances. This card being in the past card makes me feel like the Aries have been solidifying kind of who's on their team, who's not really on their team, but it's also, you've also been navigating through different offers. Okay. So sorry about that. I had a bit of an interruption, but Aries, what I get from this spread is that you had partnerships and alliances that either worked out or didn't work out, but you've been trying to work with other people in the past, okay? In the past, you've been trying to have people that you can bring up while you're navigating your journey. Whether or not that has worked out for you or not, whether or not that's worked out is something that we can definitely dive deeper into. But I see a spirit of you wanting to elevate yourself, but also do it with other people. You don't want to necessarily go into projects and career by yourself. You've been trying to elevate those that are around you. For some of you, this card may represent people trying to bring you along with them into what they're doing, okay? So the partnerships and alliance card came out in the past. Now the current energy that came out is the power card. This card represents physical strength and mental strength and spiritual strength, okay? So this card also suggests to me that you have a gentle approach on the outside, but you have that fierce lioness energy on the inside, or lion energy on the inside, okay? So this card right now, I feel like you're stepping into what your true power is, and you're realizing that you are more capable than you thought you were, okay? You might also be in a situation that is currently testing your faith, and it is calling on you to realize that sometimes you can't get things done with brute force alone. You have to come at it with a strategy and with spiritual strength as well. Then we're moving into the rest and rejuvenate card in our future energy. So the future energy being rest and rejuvenate. Hold on, guys. My apologies, Aries. Let's get back into it. So the rest and rejuvenate message that's coming up in the future reminds me of hermit energy. Now, if you don't know what hermit energy is, this is the type of energy where you sit back and you're kind of just alone by yourself, reflecting on the things that you've gone through in life, where you've come from, where you're going, how you plan on getting there. This moment can also include gratitude, being grateful, like making sure that you are being grateful for everything that has worked, and just acknowledging the lessons from the past for everything that hasn't been working, okay? So then the overall energy is another major arcana card, the authority card. In traditional tarot, this card equals out to the Emperor. So with the Emperor energy, it's about acknowledging that it's time to be a more practical, more logical version of yourself. It's time to take life a little more seriously. It's time to bunker down It's time to bunker down and really figure out how you can best lead yourself to your next level, okay? When I look at the Emperor, when I think about the Authority card, I see someone who is very no nonsense and in a time period where it's kind of like you're going through an experience that requires you to channel masculine energy rather than the divine feminine energy. Okay, this is more like a divine masculine energy. Now, that's not to be, sexist or anything. When we're talking spirituality, there's literally two energies: divine masculine, divine feminine. So in this sense, we're going to use all of our divine masculine skills and figure out a new route, figure out where we're going, how we're getting there. Okay, kind of taking no nonsense, like I said before. So now we're going to go through and clarify with the Modern Witch Tarot. Can we get clarification on where the Aries currently are in their journey? Aries, I kind of get the sense that you're in this place where you feel like people have been trying you a little too often, okay? They've been trying you a little too much for your likings. You're trying to focus on establishing your finances, on establishing your place, kind of like your foundation. This number 4 speaks to foundation. This 4 speaks to foundation. So you're trying to find your balance, trying to get your grip, trying to get your money right, trying to get your house right, trying to get your house in order, right? And I feel like you just don't have any more time for people to distract you, okay? So let's get some clarification. Where is Aries right now in their journey? What energy are they in? So we have the Temperance card, but it came out in reverse. Normally, I don't read this deck in reverse, but I'm going to give you both meanings, okay? So sorry about the glare. So the Temperance card coming out in upright means that we are being patient, we're manifesting, and we know that it's going to take some time for us to manifest what it is that we want, right? So the Temperance card being in upright means that you're okay with the patience. You've figured out a way to transmute this weight into something positive. Now, in the reverse, the Temperance card means the exact opposite. We're not really in a place where we want to be patient and we want to wait on God to figure it out or sort it out for us. We're kind of trying to rush through the process, okay? So I encourage you to not rush the process. What other energy are the Aries in right now? The 3 of Wands energy. So Aries, you have a vision right now and other people might not be seeing it. Other people might not be seeing your vision, but guess what? It's okay because it's your vision. God gave you this vision for you. So you are now in this space where you have to figure out how you're going to get it done, okay? What other energy are the Aries sitting in? The everything is fine energy. Okay, so when this card comes out, it's a reminder that it may feel like everything is falling apart because you definitely have these 10 of swords that are right here and they feel like they're like about to take your life and about to take you out of here. And I just want you to know that in this card, everything is fine. It may feel like things are crumbling. It may feel like things are out of control, but they are going the way that they're supposed to go in divine timing and in divine order. What other energy are we in? High Priestess. Okay, Aries. High Priestess energy. Now, this may not be an energy that you are actually embodying at this time, but I encourage you, Aries, to try to channel this energy. Try to channel the High Priestess. She's busy, okay? She's definitely busy. Even if you're a male or a female, you need to channel this High Priestess energy and know that it's time to start feeling and stop thinking so much, okay? This card came out earlier for the collective on my Instagram, which is Aligned and Busy. So if you are coming from there over to this Aries reading, this will look familiar for today. But these messages are timeless. So whenever you see it, it's meant for you. The High Priestess energy is somebody who knows that their intuition is top tier and is together and they can trust it, okay? So it's time to start living into that High Priestess energy where but you know with your heart. right? You know, and you know with your third eye. You don't need validation from other people to know what it is that you know, okay? One of the gifts that comes along with High Priestess energy is not just the third eye being strengthened, that chakra being strengthened, but it's also the gift of clairsentience. So clairsentience, for everyone who doesn't know what clairsentience is an inner knowing. It's the gift of literally just knowing things to be true, okay? So what other energy are my Aries in? Six of Cups. Six of Cups, and it came out in reverse. So again, I'll tell you both meanings for this card. But the Six of Cups in the upright reminds me of nostalgia. Okay, it's nostalgia. It's something that pulls on the heartstrings, and it's a card of like old past, like, I mean, not the old past, that's redundant, but it's a card of the past. So there could be a love interest coming back from the past. There could be some nostalgic tie that you have to something in the past. You could even be being reminded of grief from the past. Okay, this is something that is representing itself to you in a nostalgic type of way. The Six of Cups being in reverse could simply mean that you are not open to the idea of things coming up from the past. You're not open to any narratives from the past. But the thing that I want you to know is that in my collective, we've been struggling a lot with the Three of Swords energy, which represents heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, just being in shambles kind of emotionally, like in the heart. So I encourage you, if old narratives are coming up, to deal with them, to deal with that trauma from the past, to deal with those feelings from the past so that you can truly close it out and move forward. Last card for where the Aries are energetically. Yep, the Strength card came back out to double down on the fact that right now it's time for you to be patient, and it's time for you to be gentle, but it's also time to remember who you are. Okay, remember who you are, Aries. You are a multifaceted being. Okay, you're a multifaceted spirit that is inside of a body, experiencing an earthly experience. Okay, this physical body, this physical life that we are in is not the end all be all for us. It's not even the beginning. We started first as a divine spirit, okay, up there with God. All right, so it's time to tap back into that spiritual strength. I think that your faith is suffering and lacking a little bit right now. You need to figure out ways to encourage yourself spiritually. The overall energy is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So with this card coming out in reverse, it means that we're kind of not really getting anywhere quickly as far as our mentality goes. Like mentally, we're supposed to be chasing after something. We're supposed to be meeting these new opportunities with a lot of like enthusiasm and determination, and right now you don't feel like that. Right now you're in the reverse, and that's okay, because like we said over here, it's time to rest, rejuvenate, and have some patience. Okay, so with this card coming out, it just lets me know that there are big things coming ahead for you. This Three of Wands card, right? This High Priestess card, this Strength card, everything is fine card. All right, the Emperor coming out earlier. There is more to your story. And right now you're not really in the place to chase after it and to put all that energy into going to get it. Like the go-getter energy is a little exhausted at this point, and that's okay. But what I need you to know is that once you're done in this Hermit energy, once you're done with this Temperance card, it'll be time to go. Okay, and when it's time to go, I need you to go. I need you to go after it full force. All right, so what do the Aries need to know right now? You need to know, this came out in reverse. Five of Swords came out in reverse. you are not defeated. This is the card of defeat in the upright. This came out in reverse. It lets me know that you are not in a defeated energy. Okay, you may feel tired, but like I said earlier, your story is not over. Your journey is just beginning. And in your mental space, it's going to take a lot of fortitude to get yourself to the next level. But you also know that, like, you know that right now your mental is suffering. And as long as you're trying to work on that while you're in your hermit energy, you're going to be fine. Okay, you're going to be fine. Let's see if I can move these up some so that we can lay these cards out. Now we're moving into the King of Wands energy. This King of Wands card is very interesting because, especially in this thread, because right now I'm sure you guys don't feel like you're on top of your game. You don't feel like you're really in your bag. But I'm here to tell you that if you just allow yourself this downtime and don't get angry at yourself for taking it and just acknowledge it as a divine pause, and you'll be able to really utilize this time to your advantage. When you come back, you're going to be in this King of Wands energy. You're going to have opportunities coming to you and you'll know exactly what to do with them. You'll really be able to understand your true power. Okay, Aries? So this is the King of Wands. This is the King of Fire. You all are fire signs, okay? This is a strong, confident leader. He leads with passion and a strong hand, but he's also gentle. Like, it's a calm, reserved type of fire, okay? A fire that only comes out when necessary. Some of you guys have been fighting every single battle and it hasn't been necessary. Sometimes you just have to sit back and let God do the fighting on your behalf. Let your ancestors do the fighting on your behalf, okay? So that you can rest up and stay in your bag, okay? Last message of what Aries needs to know right now. One more card. The world, the universe. So there's multiple messages that come out for me intuitively when I see this card. Number one being the chakras, okay? There are all the chakras listed right here. And I think that this is a moment for you to realize that it's time to do a self-check, okay? It's time to check in with yourself and see which chakras need some work at this time. Make sure that you're completely in alignment, okay? The other message that I get from this is the duality in the light and the dark. So I feel like you may be in your manifestation bag, or maybe you're not. Like, maybe you're spending a lot of time focusing on your flaws and focusing on your shadow. However, there's duality in this card. So it's time to focus on manifestation as well as shadow, okay? Figure out what you need to be working on, but also aspire for the future. Like, think about the future as well. Then the universe card, the world card in general, this represents us walking into a whole different space, like a brand new space, something that you haven't experienced before, a place that you haven't seen before, a journey that you haven't gone on before, okay? This is a very powerful card. It's time to acknowledge that you don't have all the answers all the time, and that's okay. Okay, you don't have all the answers all the time, and that is okay. This is where you lean more on your faith, lean more on spirit, pray more, meditate more, and open up your heart chakra. Okay, so that is what you need to know. Now, Aries, I want to pull a goddess card for you, African goddess, from the African Goddess Rising deck, so that we can see what goddess is walking with you and encouraging you at this time. What goddess is walking with the Aries at this time? Okay. This is the goddess of celestial alignment. I'm not going to try to pronounce her name because I don't want to butcher it and offend anyone at all. But this is a powerful card. Like, look at those colors. Look at those colors. Look at that goddess. Okay, she's up in the heavens. She has the fruit, she has the animals, she has every element. There's the sun. Okay, things are growing. It's majestic and powerful. Okay, celestial alignment. This literally means that everything that is happening right now is happening for a reason, and it's happening in divine timing. Everything is going the way that it should go. Okay, so I want to read the goddess affirmation to you. This is a goddess from South Africa, all right? And the temple is the high priestess. The element is water. So she's the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God/goddess. The declaration is, I am always being guided in the right direction. Okay? Ashe. And then I want to pull a message of self-care for the Aries from my self-care oracle. How can the Aries best take care of themselves right now? What do the Aries need to do for them? I feel like Aries, you've been focusing, like I said, a lot on other people and making sure other people are good, but God wants you to focus on you right now. Yes, self-worth. The card of self-worth and self-love. All right. So why settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal? All right. Stop selling yourself short, Aries. Stop allowing yourself to give the best of you to other people. It's time to give the best of you to yourself. Honor yourself. All right. A crystal that you could work with at this time is rose quartz. That is this crystal that is right here on my finger. This is the crystal of self-love. Okay. This is the crystal to definitely work on your heart chakra and your self-image, your self-worth. Okay. Love on you, Aries. It's time for you to take you more seriously. All right. So this has been your timeless message. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.